What began as a day of fun ended in a hail of bullets.
All of a sudden you heard gunshots and people started scattering.
In the chaos, lives are lost.
Another guy over there dead. So, like I said, he was shot in the head.
And Louisville families changed forever. Tonight, what police say happened during a Louisville Thanksgiving tradition. Just how many were hit, and the response from the city's mayor. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Gilbert Corsi. A mass shooting at a community football event in Louisville. When the smoke cleared, 6 people were hit, 2 of them killed. WDRB's Jessica Bard explains what witnesses saw as families gathered and grieved this afternoon in Shawnee Park. Jessica?
The LMPD homicide unit is still investigating tonight, looking for the suspect or suspects in this Thanksgiving Day tragedy. The annual tradition in Shawnee Park,
the Juice Bowl,
turned into a crime scene this Thanksgiving.
Oh my God! I saw one guy laid out. He was still alive, and there's another guy over there dead. So, like I said, he was shot in the head.
Witnesses say they heard numerous gunshots.
I couldn't count them. I mean, it was at least 4 or 5.
Just a short distance away from the field where kids were playing. 6 people were shot, 2 of them were killed. The hundreds of spectators at the park scattered. Friends and family members of the victims dropped to their knees to weep.
The good part about it, there were a lot of people that were here, and for the number of shots that were probably fired here, there could have been more.
2 victims were taken to the hospital by ambulance, and 2 were taken by private vehicles. 2 men were pronounced dead at the scene.
I heard it. Like I said, we were standing on the sidelines watching the women's team play, and all of a sudden you heard gunshots and people started scattering.
The football games happening just yards away were canceled, and the park closed down as investigators scoured the scene looking for evidence. Again, investigators are still looking for the suspects or suspects in this investigation. If you have any information, you're asked to call 574-LMPD.
Jessica, it's only been about 8 hours since this all happened. Do you know if police are done gathering evidence at the scene, or have they wrapped up that part of the investigation?
Gilbert, investigators were out at the scene well past dark tonight. The ATF and the FBI have both joined in this investigation. As you can see in this video, they formed a line to walk through the park. They're collecting evidence and making sure nothing goes unnoticed. And if you're counting, which we are, today's shooting puts LMPD's criminal homicide count at 106. If you add that to the county total, which is 6 more homicides, we're at 112. According to Louisville City records, that breaks the Jefferson County homicide record of 110 homicides that was set back in 1971. Reporting live from LMPD headquarters, Jessica Bard, WDRB News.
Jessica, thank you. We invited Louisville Mayor Greg Fisher onto our newscast this evening to answer concerns from the public and our questions about what's being done to ease the violence in the city. His staff declined, saying the mayor is spending the evening with his family for the holiday. However, Mayor Fisher sent several tweets about the violence, saying in part, to have people with guns so disrespect life, Shawnee Park, and neighborhood tradition is sad and has no place in our city. That tradition, of course, is the Juice Bowl, which the mayor was attending when this shooting happened. He goes on to say, I implore those with information about the shooting to please call LMPD, and that his thoughts and prayers are with the families of all those impacted by today's violence. Just a reminder, you can report anything you know about this violence or any other crime anonymously in Louisville.